What do you know? Squid Grow Joe. We're live, guys. How's it going, everybody? I'm Squid Grow Joe. This is DeFi Sean. Guys, today we have some amazing announcements happening with Infinion. I know a lot of you guys have been asking what's been going on or is there any progress? And we try to give you guys as much up-to-date process as humanly possible. We want to inundate you with everything that's happening behind the scenes so we're all on this journey together. I think the problem with a lot of cryptos, with a lot of tokens out there is they stop giving announcements. They stop talking. They keep telling the community to wait, and they just don't communicate. They don't show anything. They don't talk. They don't do anything. Here at Infinion, we are walking you through week by week what we are doing. We're walking it. We're telling you what we're looking to do, and then we're showing you it. We're showing you the process and everything because ultimately we want you guys to be on the same exact journey as we are as we go ahead and launch the Infinion blockchain.
Yep. So I know one of the top questions is about CoinPress on what's going on. So I kind of wanted to give an update on that. This is exactly why we don't give dates, because there's always things that need to happen, fall in order to go live with stuff. Now, I did say this. We had an AMA in a small group Friday, and I kind of gave these details out. But we were initially going to get everyone from the Web 2 ads to land on the pre-sale page. After talking to them, obviously, this is what they do. They felt like the pre-sale page wasn't enough to go ahead and I guess, entice people to contribute. So we're actually making them land on our web page. Our web designer is actually pushing through the final designs of it, so we can kind of have that carousel when you land on it, giving you all the information, the call to actions, all that stuff to go ahead and contribute. But with that said, what they had to do was they have to be able to track who clicks on the ads on Web 2, brings them over to our website, then also track who goes from our website to the pre-sale page, because one of the things that they do is their data. They have to be able to track to know what's working where, how many clicks they're getting, all that stuff. So that did push us back a tad bit, but we're going to be going live with those ads very, very soon, because the tracking data is pretty much, I think, as of last night, pretty much done and ready to go. The ads have been ready to go for a while, so we're right around the corner with that. Now, once we get those ads going, obviously it's going to take them a week, start collecting data. Once we start seeing contributions come in, that'll probably be when we start kicking off more of our Web3, where you'll start seeing more YouTubers outside of myself and Joe starting to push it, because we all know how it kind of works in this space. Everyone likes that bullish hype. If we're not to the point where there's not a lot of hype and a tons of contributions going in, you lose people's attention in this little space that we're in super fast. So as soon as we get those Web 2 ads going, that's when we're going to start transitioning. And remember, we're not just launching a token, we're launching a blockchain. So everything we're doing is, again, not rushed and has to be done in the right order at the right time. So again, we're going to those Web 2 ads, which are going to lead to Web 3. That will start getting that pre-sale money coming in. And then also, I can't officially say that we will have our blockchain live before the native token is live. We've definitely decided on that. There's a couple things that we need to do and talk about before we give that exact date out, but the blockchain will be live. And Joe, if you want to go ahead and pop up the Explorer, we can at least show people. So this is going to be our Explorer right here. In my opinion, an awesome look. At the top up here, you have your token address where you can go ahead and enter everything. Just like you want a BSC scan or Ether scan. When you come down, you can see the average block time is 2 seconds. You can see the gas tracker, the wallet addresses, the total transactions, the total blocks. There's going to be a lot of testings going on. And also in the meantime, we're going to get our DEX up and running. I think I shared a design in the chat. The design, it's looking awesome. We had one of the top designers designing the DEX, the staking page, the bridge page, so that everyone just, has that good, clean look. So it's coming along really, really well. And I have a feeling once we get that blockchain live, we'll really start seeing some momentum definitely start to pick up. Remember, guys, it's a process. It's a blockchain, not a token. We are not, I guess our aim is not hype launch. Our aim is getting everything lined up so that the blockchain has the highest level of possible success. But yeah, I think the Explorer page came out awesome. It looks really good. And we actually talked about getting away from the green color, but I think it might have been Mike again that said no, we need to keep that color. And yeah, I agree that green just it looks so good. It just pops. I really like that green color.
Yeah, I like it a lot with the black in it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the regular looks nice, but that dark mode with the green, something about it just looks clean. It has like a nice clean color to it. So this is basically where people are gonna go. Will people? This is where will people be able to put their wallet address in, or what would go in here by when they mean Alice or transaction hash or block token? What would normally be used up here?
Yeah, so just like on BSC scan, let's say you have a token that launches and you want to go check out all the details, you would just get the token contract address. You would enter it right here, and it'll give you all the details on the token. Or if you're looking up a contract, you can go ahead and enter it right there. It's going to work the exact same way BSC scan or Ether scan and any one of those work. It's basically just going to be able to view everything that's going on our blockchain.
Ah.
So very nice. Yep. So going to this is the same thing as going to BSC scan or Ether scan, whatever it may be.
Just a lot cleaner.
It does look really clean. Like I said, that green really pops. Yep. And also, guys, this was kind of more of an impromptu. I wanted to do a little earlier with being sick the last week. I was kind of catching up with a lot of personal stuff and work stuff, so I wasn't able to get on earlier. So we still will be doing Infinion on Friday. If you have any questions for us about what we just said, we actually had a really good turnout. Yeah, go ahead. Also, I think I notated, I also started the trademark process so we can make sure that we get this brand trademarked. So no one is holding us hostage owning our brand over us or anything like that. So that process is started. So again, we're doing everything that's needed to be done to be able to make sure this has the highest level of success. And remember, guys, just 10% of Binance will lead to multi-millions of dollars worth of buys on the chart with zero sell pressure attached over the course of the first year, just 10%. So again, this has the huge potential for anyone just tuning in. There's tons of content, especially on my YouTube channel. I actually just got done doing a video for the YouTube channel that we're on now, kind of going over everything. Probably going to promote it across YouTube, try to get some more engagement, and we will start doing all the information that we need to get all that going and just get the recognition once we're ready to really start going live outside of our channels.
Yeah, I just want to say that someone in chat the other day was saying, I came out the other day and said, hey, listen, if we can do better than Binance, we have the potential. So I think we can. I think there's a shot. Obviously not financial advice. And the guy said, come on, we can't do better than Binance. But then you look at other layer twos, and they have done better than Binance. And they don't have not even a tenth of what we have, number one. Number two, Sean's right. If we can do 10% of Binance, that's still a win. Just imagine. Okay, let's say we only get to do 50% of Binance at best. Oh, man, that's only 50%. You know how crazy that would be for you guys holding the tokens, for the projects on our blockchain, for other cryptos joining in, launching via our blockchain, the bridge, the swap. I mean, we're talking massive. And as token holders, you guys obviously want that. And once again, 10%, just 10%, there's a lot of potential here. And I think that anyone that looks at this and goes, it's what it's on a blockchain, doesn't understand that not only we're another blockchain, but we're not a blockchain with so much with us. Others on the blockchain launching in the red, not having to push that this is going to have. This blockchain definitely has the legs to go to distance easily. There's so many blockchains that come and go, but this one has a lot more to it. It's just, it's basically done. Whereas other blockchains, this is the part where they tell you to start giving them money, so then maybe they'll start working on it. And sometimes that doesn't really pan through. So we have a lot going on here with this blockchain, and we're really excited about it because of the potential.
Yep, exactly. Not many raises that you see going on are already in testnet phase, and we've already basically haven't even started going live with the pre-sale. For all intents and purposes, that 46,000 that's in pre-sale, that's pretty much a private sale. Again, we haven't really reached out, and we are doing more than CoinPresso. We are networking. We are taking private meetings with different whale groups and different things like that. So we are not just doing Web2, even though with that CoinPresso company doing their thing, they do raises strictly Web2 and raise tens of millions of dollars. I'm talking that's all they do. They don't get on Telegram. They don't get on these private whale groups or anything like that. It's strictly Web 2. So while that is possible to do this just with Web 2, we are going to have it in going into Web 3. Because also remember, guys, the token isn't necessarily the main focus. We need people using the blockchain. So it's also networking, getting devs and different things like that want to go ahead and launch on our blockchain, because the success of the blockchain is ultimately what's going to make this a super successful token.
Yeah, and as we move forward, we'll obviously give you more information about what's happening right now, as far as any of that information, because we want to be as transparent to you guys as possible and let you guys know what we're doing behind the scenes. The pre-sale right now is 46,000, I believe, right, with the pre-sale, and CoinPresso hasn't. Yeah, and CoinPresso hasn't even started yet. So this is this is something that I think you guys need to understand, that I mean, and once again, like Sean said, we have other YouTube channels, a lot of ways going. We're on track to have all this going on, and as far as getting all the funds ready, because what we ideally want to do, obviously, amongst many things, is to get as many tokens to go on our blockchain, and by doing this, it's gonna help that along. Not every blockchain. Layer 2 out there is thinking about the token about tokens launching. What can they do? It's about getting those tokens on there and saying, "All right, done." But we want as many tokens to launch on our blockchain as possible. One, because we want to show that the technology works. I mean, that's very important. Two, because we also want to get everyone to realize the fact that this is not like any other blockchain out there. BNB, ETH takes a bad day. We don't. And that, when I mean we, I mean everyone on this blockchain. Whereas ETH and BNB, if you get a bad day, Black Swan event, it's gonna suck. So we're really, really looking forward to this. We're really excited about this as well.
Yep. And remember, it's only every million transactions with the current price level that would add 1 ETH to the contract. So yeah, that's very good. So that 1 ETH will turn into 2 ETH, will turn into 3 ETH, will turn into 4 ETH, and all the while making every token on the blockchain more and more valuable, even if there's no transactions going on. I did see a question I wanted to answer, which was this one. So initially, we never really wanted to incorporate. This is always meant to be a project for all of us, to be a community. Not getting into the whole safe moon thing, but that's kind of how this idea was born. We wanted to bring back that community. So we never wanted to be CEOs and leaders. We always wanted this to be a community thing. We probably will have to incorporate when it comes to huge tier 1 centralized exchange listings. Most of them, they're going to want a entity behind it. But yeah, this will always stay a blockchain and a token for the people. We have no advantages over anyone else. We bought all of our tokens just like everyone else. So again, we're just more so the figurehead, or the leader, I guess you can say, of everything going on.
Yeah, I mean, like Sean said, legalities, we just don't want to get into any kind of issues or any kind of trouble. Anything that's going to slow down the development and promotion of this blockchain. And if there's any legalities, it's going to slow it down. So this is going to cover a base. That's the way you guys see it. That's the way we're looking at it. We don't want to do this, but it's going to cover a base. It's going to make the blockchain go smooth. So we're going to do it for that sake alone. We got another question, though. Andrew, what's the best thing for the average Joe who doesn't have a ton of connections to do to help contribute, bringing projects over?
Yeah, I mean, just do what you can. Anyone that you talk to in the space, make sure you pass along the word of Infinaeon. And even if you just tell 2 other people, if everyone here tells 2 other people, that 1.4 holders that we already have, that turns into 4,000. So people, potential eyes on. So yeah, just tell everyone you know about it. The beauty of it is that everyone will get to see this blockchain live before you even decide if this is something you want to get behind. So that is the very cool part. We do have developers already lined up. And we're definitely going to do everything we can to definitely get some of those moonshots going on the blockchain, because technically Infinion will not be the first token launched on the blockchain.
Yeah, I mean, another cool thing is bridging. Bridging could be something that a lot of projects might be interested in, because let's say you got a project that's only on BNB, And once again, BNB's rocky and shady. Their CEO, well, previous CEO's in jail, so they're kind of BNB's in a weird situation, and a lot of projects would love to bridge somewhere else, and a lot of them don't really want to go to ETH. Well, by going on Infinion, I mean you can just talk to projects, hop in their hop in their Telegram DM and say, hey, listen, you can bridge over here. This ain't like regular ETH, so you're not gonna get ripped by high transaction fees. This ain't gonna be like any other blockchain, because if ETH is down, we won't be. So we're settled. So I mean, that's simple things you can say to them, and they'll probably say, "Oh, I'll have a look into it," and they're gonna go back and then, okay, what do we got to do to come out and talk? Because Sean, myself, and the rest of the guys are always willing to talk with other projects, other teams, if they're looking to come over, because we understand how it is with what's going on with BNB, and how people might not even like ETH because of high fees. So we are definitely an option. I think we're a great option for a lot of tokens out there who want to go ahead and become one of the first, if not the first, to come on Infinion, especially by bridging over. So we're definitely a huge option for that. There's another question here by Crypto Knight. He says, hey guys, so CoinPresso hasn't started yet. Who's doing all these articles?
So that is CoinPresso. So let me rephrase that. When I say hasn't started yet, I'm actually referring to the Web 2 ads. That is CoinPresso. So what they do and what they're doing is, before the Web 2 ads even get started, they're creating a, I guess, brand awareness and a brand presence online for us. Because, through case studies, it's facts that when people, especially on Web 2, when they see an ad, especially if it's something that intrigues them, they don't necessarily click that ad. They go Google whatever the name of that ad is to be able to find it out. I guess people are just weary of clicking stuff. So whenever people see our ads, for those that don't want to click the ad directly and want to go over to Google and Google it, we need to make sure our presence is made on Google. So those ads, for those, I guess, people that aren't aware how it works necessarily, those ads are not designed to put out the article and expect hundreds of thousands of dollars of contributions to come in. Those ads are made to create brand awareness, so that when people are doing their research on us, they see us everywhere. And those articles are not done. They're going to continue to roll in, because, again, part of this is being a very big presence on Google. Once people start Googling us and just making our brand, like I said, making our brand known. But that's a great question. When I say CoinPresso hasn't started, I'm meaning Web 2 ads haven't started. CoinPresso very much has started.
Once again, guys, if you have any questions, make sure to ask questions down below right now and let us know what's going on. What do you guys think about all this? Because a lot of work has been put this behind the scenes. Obviously, a lot of people have been talked to behind the scenes, and will continue to be talked to about always improving this and doing better things for Infinion. Like I said, me, Sean, Mark, Matt, Mike, DMs, we're really focused on making sure this comes out and hits the ground running. We're really focused on pushing this for all of you guys out there, because we feel not only do we have a blockchain that's unlike any other with amazing technology, but we also feel like this is going to be something that a lot of people will definitely find value in, whether you're just a current token holder or whether you get involved with these projects. Because once again, you're going to be having your Operation Phoenix token become Infinion tokens, and it'll be up to you whether to hold those tokens or to take those tokens, turn around and say, you know what, there's a project or two coming out, I'm going to buy in that project. And there's no wrong answers. I mean, there will be, I guess, if falls to the floor moons, which one you should have bought. But there's not going to be any wrong answers as far as what you do with your tokens. At the end of the day, it's your money. We're just bringing it into a blockchain rather than just putting it into a token, because of the fact that we had this amazing technology brought before us. So once again, if you guys have any questions, let us know, guys. We're here to answer any and all questions for you guys. Sean, you know what they want to hear? They want to hear about the Operation Phoenix, Infinion Plus token. What's that about, Sean?
I was literally about to ask you to bring up the website. All right, so let's get into it. If you are newer and you've never been on a broadcast and you're not sure what's going on, this is a blockchain that was built from scratch. It's one of its kind. It's never been seen before. So it might work a little bit differently than what you're accustomed to. So we've kind of made it to where this has the biggest upside, but with the least amount of downside. And what I mean by that is the native token, the token that you're getting if you contribute in the pre-sale. It's going to be the token that you see everywhere. It's going to be on CMC. It's going to be on CoinGecko. It's going to be DEX tools, everywhere where you buy the token, any centralized exchange, the native token is going to be the one that you're getting. But it doesn't have the downsides of having to worry about being the LP and the buying and the trading with all that aspect of it. So we kind of give it all of the good stuff to being a native token, not necessarily all the bad stuff. Then you come down and we have the LP token. This is going to be the one that's referred to as Infinaeon Plus. If a project wants to launch and pair, they get on our DEX and they can go ahead and pair it with Infinaeon Plus. This is going to be the token that basically makes this blockchain unlike anything else. So it's basically just a wrapped version of Ethereum that's going to start one-to-one with Ethereum. Every single time a transaction happens on the blockchain, and I mean any transaction, and right now about 1 million transactions, once that threshold is hit, another ETH is added. So starting out at one-to-one with Ethereum, after 1 million transactions, that 1 ETH is now worth 2 ETH. The next million, that 1 ETH is now worth 3 ETH. The next million, it is now worth 4 ETH. And every single token on the blockchain is going to benefit from that because they are paired with Infinion Plus that just continually keeps going up in value. Again, it's something that we've never seen before. And if it catches on, it can be an absolute game changer. And I would not be shocked if we start seeing tons of copycats. And then lastly, we have the gas token. Super simple. If you're familiar with Base or Arbitrum, it's going to be paired one-to-one with Ethereum. You're just simply going to bridge your ETH over to Infinion ETH, as I like to say. And that's what you're going to be able to use to transact on the chain. So we're going to have a gas token, we're going to have a native token, and we are going to have an LP token. And these will be what powers the whole entire ecosystem. And I also just made a video that's going to be going on live here probably in the next hour on this channel, and I go over that as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's for a lot of holders, it's definitely confusing for a lot of holders, but I mean, the native tokens which you're getting, Infinion Plus is for the most part going to be blockchain. You can get Infinion Plus, but for the most part it's for the blockchain. And then we have the gas token, which is used for the bridge.
Simple. Yeah, once you start to wrap your head around it, it's actually pretty simple. But if you go up to the top, Joe, of the website, this is going to be very shortly where you see Infinion, the infinitely smarter blockchain. You have the call to action with your pre-sale and your mint NFTs. There's also going to be a countdown timer here very soon, counting down to when the blockchain goes live. And there's going to be more of like a carousel setup. We're going to go over that problem statement that the blockchain is looking to address for that YouTube video I just made. We're also going to have carousel going over the solution statement on how we're going to fix that problem. And this is going to be where everyone lands when they click those Web 2 ads. So they'll have the call to actions, or they'll have a carousel to easily start doing their research without even having to scroll down. So again, that's CoinPresso just advising us on exactly what it needs to look like. As you go down the website, Joe, if you want to go down, you can see all the articles that were featured in. Like Crypto Knight said, CoinPresso is crushing it right in these articles. Obviously, what they do is they get your attention by talking about Solana or some other trending thing in crypto, and then they kind of draw you in with that, which kind of brings you to Infinion, which is very, very smart. We also have our carousel down below with our YouTube videos, and we're going to continue to add YouTube videos. And the way we're set up is, as we start promoting, as token starts launching, I think one of our main goals is to basically own YouTube. We want this to be everywhere and on everyone's channel. So yeah, it's looking really good.
We have a couple of questions. Kryptonite says, I missed the beginning of this. Has the testing phase highlighted any issues at all?
No, not to my knowledge. We're going to be meeting with them again soon. There were some slight issues in the very, very beginning, making the appreciating part of it go up because, again, it's never been done before. That's been solved and has been testing successfully ever since then. So to my knowledge, there has been zero major issues with any of the testing.
And then we got another question by Andrew. He says, just to make sure I'm understanding this right, if you were to trade Infinion Plus token, which was 2-to-1 with ETH and bridge back to ETH, you would have 2 ETH?
If you were to, because a normal person can buy Infinion Plus, if you were to buy Infinion Plus at the launch, then yes, you would. So you would just own a portion of it. It would just continue to go up in value. So it's not like a trick around to where you just buy, let's say we're up 30 ETH, where you just buy 1 ETH, hop on over, and then you can trade it back over for 30 ETH. But when you get into it, you're going to get your portion of the kickback. So let's just say you have 1 ETH and you want to hold Infinion Plus. You would hold it as 1 ETH and you will slowly just continue to get ETH kicked back to it. And then, yes, when you transfer it over, you will have more ETH than you had when you initially got in. If hopefully I'm explaining that in an understandable way.
Then we got a question from Prox. He says, "Hi guys, will the blockchain be decentralized with nodes?"
Any questions about nodes and all that stuff? We are going to have an episode very soon with Matt, or hopefully even Mark, because I don't feel comfortable answering those questions. I want those questions to be answered by the developers. So stay tuned and sit tight. But we will get all those questions about the nodes answered very soon.
Yeah, guys, if anyone joins us right now, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, and comment down below as well. If you have any questions, let us know right now, guys, if you have any questions, because we want to answer as many questions as humanly possible, because we want everyone to be clear as far as what's going on with Infinion Plus, this layer 2 blockchain that is looking to launch very soon. We're not going to give any dates specifically when it will launch, but it's basically done. It's just about live. And I mean, unlike a lot of cryptos out there, I'll tell you to give them money to do a pre-sale, to build it. The money that would go to the Infinion Plus is going to be used to promote it when it goes live. And like I said, we're looking at, once we have an exact date when we release it, we'll definitely come on here, let you guys know the exact date. The major thing right now is working on the raise to make sure we can go ahead and once it is live, to really start promoting this by doing a ton of things to get this token out there. One of obviously is going to be grants for new tokens, new cryptos out there looking to launch. You're looking to launch on new crypto. We want to help you, because we want Infinion to be big and massive, and we want it to be huge for our holders. So if you're an Operation Phoenix holder, this is just the next evolution for you, because your Operation Phoenix becomes Infinion, and your Infinion basically becomes, think of it like, if you know about BSC, think of it like BSC token, your BNB token. That's what, so, and when you do a BNB token, well, you can sell it, or you can use it to buy other tokens on the BSC blockchain. Well, with Infinion, it's going to be the same as it, I think, except our blockchain, in my opinion, is just going to be better. Absolutely better. So we're really excited to see, have that, guys. We have a question from Everett Snyder. He says, how does the Infinion Plus token, and gas token help increase the price of the Infinion token?
Well, the token themselves don't help increase anything. It's every transaction from the gas fees that increase it. So every single time a transaction happens on the blockchain, is charged a small gas fee. Now, we're going to be very small. It's going to be cheaper than BNB, might be slightly higher than base, but the token themselves don't add value. It's the gas fees that will be taken and distributed to Infinion Plus. The gas token stays paired one-to-one with ETH, just like base or like Arbitrum does, but the LP token is the one that's going to be getting pushed portions of the gas fees that keep making it more and more value by adding more and more ETH to the wrapped contract of Infinion Plus.
Yeah, I mean, so in short, they basically do different things. I mean, Infinion gas token is, for the most part, for the bridge. Infinion Plus is, for the most part, for the tokens to launch, to have that same price point. And the gas fees from it, from those tokens that do launch on the Infinion blockchain, once again, it goes to Infinion. So that's how, I mean, it all works together, basically. But it is separate in what they do. It's gas fees. But yeah, no, good question. Once again, guys, any questions, let us know. We're trying to answer as many as possible. We just want to make, like I said, we want to make sure everyone's on the same page. We did like an impromptu live stream, and I'll tell you what, and after you're watching this, or you're watching this even afterwards, besides subscribing, you want to hit that notification bell icon. And then once you hit that notification bell, you want to click on all, and that will notify you whenever we do these live streams. We do Infinion Fridays every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we do some impromptu live streams. We have some news, like the news Sean came out to you today and told you guys about CoinPresso. So we do have a lot of news, and we do want to come out here and show you guys and talk to you guys about what's going on. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, we're here for that. We're always here for the questions because we want everyone to be on the same page. So when Infinaeon launches, we're probably going to repeat ourselves again when Infinaeon launches, but at least you guys, our community, will understand and know what's going on and know the next steps, because the next steps are always important upon launching a blockchain. It's what do we do next? Do we sell this token immediately? Do we bridge it away and sell it? Do we hold it and buy these tokens that are launching in the Infinaeon blockchain? So there's a lot of cool things you can do. And hopefully there'll be a lot of tokens. I mean, that's our goal. So we're looking to have a lot of tokens launch, but hopefully there'll be a ton of tokens so you got choices on cryptos that you can invest in as well on the Infinaeon blockchain. And like Sean said, the fees aren't going to be like Ethereum. We're layer 2 on Ethereum, but we're not going to have the Ethereum fees. Those fees are insane. It's like $15, $20, $30 to move a couple of $100. Yeah, it's not going to be like that with us. We're definitely going to have low fees. Just because we're layer 2 on Ethereum doesn't mean you're going to get banged that way. So, yeah. I heard there was a cool animated chart to help explain this.
There is. We'll save that for tomorrow. We'll go over the charts tomorrow. We got to save something for Infinion Friday. But yeah, we'll definitely hit on that chart. It is on our Twitter. It is a really cool animation to show and explain how the ecosystem works, because the question that Everett asked was a very important question so that everyone understands it, because again, this is a one-of-a-kind blockchain. It is a little bit different than anything we've ever seen before. Therefore, it's going to work a little bit differently. So we just need to make sure that everyone has their head wrapped around exactly how it's going to work. Yep. And like Mr. Pixel says, always appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button. It just pushes it further and further out from the algorithm. I know when we were in the height of Operation Phoenix, we were up to 130, 140 viewers. I mean, we want to hit to the point where we have thousands of viewers every single week checking out Infinion, and yeah, everyone getting excited for it. So that's the ultimate goal. So we always need to hit that like button. If you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe, and let's keep pushing this everywhere.
Yeah, guys, and make sure to go ahead and share on social media like Twitter, Facebook, all over the place, and let everybody know what's going on, because I guarantee you there's people out there that are wondering what's the next hot thing, or wondering where's the next hot thing going to come from. We are a blockchain. Tokens launching on us is going to be the next hot thing. We are going, in my opinion, we're going to be going crazy soon, especially in the bull run where tokens launching left and right. So the next hot thing is right here. So why wouldn't you not want to tell your friends, let everybody know, spread on social media, hey, check this out. Because everyone's looking at like Pink Sale. Everyone's looking at like Solana, which the chart goes like this and immediately gets rugged by the devs. Why would you even play around with those when the next hot thing has been here the entire time, getting ready to come out, because we're looking to come out soon, and obviously looking to do a bunch of things. We have a race going on right now. The blockchain isn't being built, it's built. Like, why would you not want to come here? So make sure to hop on here and check that out, guys. And spread the word. We're going to go ahead and end the live stream. Once again, guys, tomorrow we have Infinion Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to check us out there. I'm Squid Joe, DeFi Sean. Have a good one, guys.